It's flawless. This is how it gets its power here. This is its power point here, your adjuster here.
Okay.
And your pivot to the pivot. So we know that 100% of you, well, 99, there was one guy kind of went down our alley, but I didn't swing him. Thought about it. I was going to send him a gift.
No. People did bring up some good concerns regarding the
battery.
Yeah, the electronics, the battery, because, yeah, especially batteries leak. If you don't remove the batteries and they sit, the batteries can leak and damage the electronics.
And other people got really upset with me. Okay, so just to put you back in perspective here where you guys know where we're at, we are on the highest speed we can get out of here. Okay, on the spindle pulley. In the front here, this is where the two angular contact bearings are underneath here. And over here is my deep groove single bearing.
That's right, okay.
Like that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shop Adventures. Happy birthday to you. Hello, and welcome to Shop Adventures 41. What a festive day we're having. My name is Lance.
And I'm Patrick.
Wow, it's been one whole entire year.
It has.
It's a big birthday party going on.
We're
1 year old. Shop Adventures has survived its first year, and we have had the absolute time of our lives.
Yeah.
What a memorable year it's been. And we're just excited to get started. If you've survived this long with us, God be bless you. Unbelievable. Oh, what do you have over there?
Oh, well, we have our 1 year birthday card and a little pinata to go with it. He's funny.
They're really funny, but I did something absolutely amazing.
This is incredible.
This Shop Adventures will remember its first birthday, of course. It will, like I did. It wouldn't believe it. Patrick's gonna take a...
Yeah, let me show a close-up of this.
This was my birthday card from my great-grandmother, Grandma Daisy and Elvin. And I was my 1 year old birthday party. And this is my 1 year old card.
Yeah, that's amazing you still have it.
This is from 1964. I'm a little bit of an archiver. Anyway, Patrick's going to share that, and that'll be really nice.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Over this past year, we've met a lot of great people.
Oh, wow. Speaking of great people, you got something you get to open, and I know you've been waiting, well over a week or two.
Yeah, this is actually a nice surprise.
Oh, wee!
We got a package in, not related to this birthday, but it just happened to have came, and I've been dying to open it. So what better time to open this but on our first birthday?
And this is from Peter and...
Hab and Peter.
Oh, Hab and Peter over in Deutschland?
No, Netherlands.
Netherlands. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so this came all the way from the Netherlands, and two really good people. They actually contacted us probably about a month ago. Yeah, and let me focus on opening and.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And what they're doing. They're two good friends, aren't they? I guess like us.
Yeah, they're two good friends.
And they both have a pair of mills. Couple of milling machines.
That's right. And you know what they do is they make little steam engines.
Oh, how neat. And they need their milling machines to make
That's
them.
right.
But they're rebuilding their spindles. They're having quite an issue, so they needed a little help from you, didn't they?
Yeah, and they have some nice machines.
They're pretty good,
Yeah. A nice little workshop.
So Patrick was lucky enough to have time to help them out a little bit.
Yeah.
It was well worth it. I think it was just nice to be helpful. When we can, we try.
So they had some questions, and, I've been assisting them with the bearings and so forth. And just by surprise, they wanted to send us a box. So
wow.
Just really nice. It's just an appreciation for helping them. So so it's really nice. And I have no idea what it is.
Well, he sure wanted to know what it is, though. Shoot, I almost didn't make it. Can you do it? Here, you got it there? Here.
Okay, good.
Everything good there? Okay,
Yeah.
let me get this out of here. So, there you go. And let's put that over there so you can keep going. Oh, you've just been waiting so much. What'd you get? Hmm? That's a fancy tape there.
It is
Bruckabar? Bruckabar.
in Dutch.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I believe Dutch is very close to German.
Is that what it is?
I mean, the language, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then. Well, it even came in newspaper from there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Whoa.
Good.
Okay. Everything's safe? I think it's safe. Let me take this. Yeah, you look good. I just want to be sure. Sometimes a part or a piece falls out, whatever it is. Huh. But we just love to share opening these packages, don't we?
Yeah. Really packaged this really good.
Great. I'm never allowed to open packages, so.
I think.
Look at that box. Hmm?
Oh yeah.
Precision. Look at how it's written in three different words for that word.
Isn't it interesting? Maybe I'll take a closer photo of this.
Oh yeah, take a look.
That's really neat. Yeah, I know the rooster. It's a Steiner Jackal
Oh, you know that. Huh?
tool. If I'm correct, yeah. Horia now.
Oh, that's who owns that.
Yeah, they bought it. Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
really
how
nice.
Let's get a close up, shall we?
Let me Oh yeah, here, why not?
We'll read because it was really nice to get this. We weren't expecting anything for helping them.
Oh no,
It was
not
really
at all.
nice of them. So let me read. Hello, Patrick and Lance. Oh, look, I got included.
Of
Oh,
course.
boy.
Of course.
Recently, I found a nice old tool on a Dutch antique market. I think it is not complete, but still in original condition without engravings, etc. Nobody's written their name on it. Okay, when I saw your last video about the restored tool, I knew right away I was going to send this piece of history to you for all the effort and time you've spent on making the series of videos and for the help you have given to us and finding the right bearings for our spindles. I hope you will be able to use it and like it and possibly restore it to its original state as a restored object for your museum. Well, that you can guarantee. Greetings, Peter and hey, Herb? Habe?
Hey, Hab.
Greeting. Okay, Peter.
We're sorry for butchering your name.
Peter and Hab from the Netherlands.
Yeah,
See?
from the Netherlands. Yeah.
That is really, really nice. Thank you.
Yeah, Peter.
And yes, it will get restored. And yes, it will go to the museum.
And of course, we'll definitely share the process.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
'cause-
love that part.
Yeah, here, let me show you guys a close up of this tool. Okay. Yeah, and just a quick observation. It looks like everything's here.
Yeah, I don't see
You know, because we do use one of these still, and yeah, it does
the
seem.
box is even in great shape.
Yeah.
Usually they're fading away with the hinging and everything.
That's right. These boxes are the first thing to show
somebody
age.
with great pride stored this here.
Yeah. No, we really appreciate
We're
it.
thankful. Other than that, all we have this week are highlights from the Spindle rebuilding part 4.
Yeah, part 4, which is the spindle breaking procedure.
It is.
Yeah, and
And
that
exciting and educational. It's one of the simplest videos, actually,
It's
of
one
the entire series.
simplest, but actually very important.
Oh, beyond critical.
Yeah.
Or we wouldn't bother bringing it to you.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'll be really interesting. We're really excited to share that.
And thank you all for being here with us. We make it possible. And thanks for joining us for year 1's birthday party. We'll see you at year 2.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, I'm wearing white gloves. Welcome to Active Adam. You won't believe what we've discovered here, but we've known we had it, but you didn't know we have it. That make a lot of sense to you? It sure did to me. Let me explain what we're doing here. This may be, and this is from a company called Derbyshire, an American-made company that was originally founded by Frederick William Derbyshire in 1911. This is from the 1960s. Here's what this is. This is a pivot polisher. And you'll go, oh, yeah, and it'll fit any WW style watchmaker's lathe bed.
That's correct.
Yes.
With a 50 millimeter height, center height.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, the expert did chime in.
Yeah, I'm back here.
We have had this for some time. We've purchased this from a fine individual. They are very rare. This is the third example we've ever seen. Actually, we've had this and we've seen 2 other cells come across the board since we've been doing this. We've been doing this for 3 decades. So this is a pretty rare product. If you're a Derbyshire fan, this is the cream of the crop. This is it.
Yeah, and especially in this condition, I'm not sure you made a point to say that, but this is new old stock, never been used, and we personally have never installed it on the lathe.
Actually, the only thing we did do is remove it from its factory brown paper and clean the basically the oils off of it to make it presentable. Is that correct?
That's correct.
The paint's not chipped, 0. It's flawless. This is how it gets its power here. This is its power point here, your adjuster here.
Okay.
And your pivot to the pivot. And then it just adjusts. You just adjust it in and out here. And I don't want to move it.
Sure, but it has a main slide so that you can bring it to the workpiece.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
no, great.
Okay, and then I'm just going to rotate this ever so carefully to show you this is a factory finish.
Oh, yeah.
I know we do a great job restoring tools, or we think we do, so this is not touched by us other than cleaned. And I want to share that.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, we haven't touched this other than removing the oils and dried grease.
And these are our laps. And laps are what you put your compound on here.
That's correct, huh?
Yeah, and you just stick them on the end here. And this is powered by an idler pulley. So you power this by an idler pulley.
Yeah, just like our other 11 accessories.
Yeah, it spins and then you make your little adjustments and that's it. So if you're a collector of Derbyshire, why do we have this here and what are we talking about? Well, Derbyshire is still in business just like Levin is. In fact, the 2 companies are really quite competitive to one another in their times. Both of them are but a shell of themselves today. This company is located in Massachusetts. Even to this day, they still sell one product. They sell this basically second operation lathe similar to the one that Levin sells, the instrument bed lathe. Right, Patrick?
That's correct, yeah.
See? And they're still in business. And in fact, the company was founded in the same city that the American Watch and Tool Company is located in Waltham, Massachusetts. But that's not where they're located today. They're located in Blackstone, Massachusetts. The company's still there, just the same way Levin's located in Santa Fe Springs, California. And they're both very competitive in the lathe business, right, Patrick?
Sure, right.
So you have your laps. That's what the only thing I did is sit that on there. And here's what I'm up about. This is not to show off. I actually have the catalog of it. I think Patrick's going to use a photo somewhere. Just want to share it. This is the distributor's book. 1962, and there it is. One pivot polisher with laps. Part number 2158. Got that?
Yeah.
And I love their slogan. I want a lathe by Derbyshire. I love all these old catalogs we have. We have tons of them. They're just fantastic.
You're right. The old catalog with their old marketing statements. Yeah, really funny.
Yeah, so in the early 1900s, both Levin and Derbyshire were founded. That's kind of fascinating. They're very competitive back then. So both started out in the watchmaker business, I believe, the watch tool maker business.
That's right.
And both switched to different stuff over the progression of time. Here's why we're here with you, though. Enough of me sharing it and talking all about it. We're not a Derbyshire house. Right, Patrick?
Yeah, obviously, if you've seen our videos, we're pretty much Levin fans.
We're Levin fans, and a little secret, it'll come up in the future, but we're G. Boley fans.
That's right.
From Germany.
Yeah, which we have yet to show you.
Yeah, we got some secrets there, and some really rare secrets at that. And that's from Germany. That's pretty hard to believe they're here in America with us, but that's life.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share what we got. I love this, and it's not for sale. But I don't want it either. We've had it a long time, and it's flawless. And we keep it that way. In fact, until we unwrapped it and cleaned it, this is what it looks like. So it's never been mounted on anything. It's never touched the lathe, okay? We know that. Now, it works perfectly fine. There's no flash rust, nothing to it. And you're welcome to come see it. Here's the deal. I want to trade it. Right, Patrick?
Yeah,
My big goal.
Yeah, because it's unfortunate that we aren't into Derbyshire. We actually don't own anything other than this pivot polisher from Derbyshire.
Which will mount on 11.
Yeah, it would work on our 11 lathes, but it's really...
Marshall, whatever.
Yeah, Marshall or any WW American watchmaker bed.
We do have Marshall. I forgot.
Yeah, we do have a Marshall lathe that would work on. But the thing is we think somebody with a Derbyshire setup or a love for that manufacturer would appreciate it so much more than us.
If you're a museum or if you have a mint condition Derbyshire lathe and you're missing the pivoter, this is it. This is going to be the finest example you're probably ever going to come across. We've only seen two. They did not look very good.
Yeah, it looked really poor condition.
Missing this, missing that, flash rust, what have you. This is flawless. So this is like as if you walked into a store in 1960 and you wanted to buy this. This is what it looked like, and it still does.
Yeah.
So anyone's interested in that trade or whatever, just contact us at info@activeatom.com. Patrick will put that on the screen for you.
Sure.
Okay, well, that's what I wanted to share. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's good. Let me get...
You want to get a little better look? What do you want to see? Want to see the pivot?
Oh, yeah, please do.
I don't want to dent the paint.
Oh, yeah.
Because these are stops. You adjust your stops, see?
It's really in beautiful condition.
Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. I don't even want to turn the handle. I'm trying to just show you a little bit. But when you're dealing with brand new, you're really dealing with brand new. So we're just proud to have it. Anyway, contact us if you're interested. If not, we just wanted to show off another tool.
That's right. We love our tools.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a pair of tool snobs, if you will. Well, thank you for joining me out here with this little example, and we'll see you soon.
Great. Thank you for sharing.
Well, hello. If you're here, it's sticker time.
Yes.
Who'd we get something from this time, Patrick?
Let's see.
Well, it's got the Queen Moon.
It has an Australia stamp. Let's see. Make sure there's anything else. Okay. It sticker says the Swan Valley Machine Shop in Western Australia.
Oh, Perth.
Oh, Perth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Max. I know Max. Max gets to play with a bunch of big toys. I watched him weld on a big cat, big old backhoe looking thing, and one day he sent a picture, video of one of those big earth mover things going by to a mine.
Oh, yeah.
Those big electric driven giant dump trucks.
Sure.
I'm a little jealous. His toys are much bigger than ours. Well, that's awful nice to get those stickers all the way over here from Australia. Aren't they nice? He did a nice job on them.
Yeah, very nice.
We've been waiting for a while, but we got one.
Great.
We got
two.
Well, add those to the collection. Boy, thank you so very much.
Yeah, thank you, Max.
Okay. Well, welcome over here. Look at what we've gotten into. We asked you in Shop Adventures number 40, didn't we?
That's right.
We asked you, and not that any of our viewers have any opinions or anything like that, but we asked for your opinions on, a digital indicator versus a mechanical indicator, engravings on tools. Would you buy them off on an auction site or at a garage sale, that kind of thing? And you pretty much the engraving was unique. That one, well, some would just buy them. Depends on what their application was. If they're just going to be used in the general office or shop, they didn't care. So they say, I'll buy them. It is a lot less. Sometimes it's up to 50, maybe more % off. So yeah, I understand.
You can find some great deals,
but a lot of people agreed they wouldn't want them in the museum like we're trying to establish either.
Or in our case, we don't want it on tools that we use on a daily basis.
But we don't want them because we got enough to stare at if it's on a small scale all day, and I don't want to read your name in my right eye about that far away from me.
Exactly.
So that was a little mixed bag of tricks. And people agreed with the museum one. And they said if we have to and it's really old and there's no other replacement, you buy it for now and then replace it later if you find a better specimen.
That was a good case,
that was good.
Yeah.
And but here's the kicker. The one for the digital indicator.
Oh, here, let me show them the gauges.
Oh, boy.
Okay, these are the two gauges we showed last time.
They're a match set, basically. One's digital, one's mechanical. They're both from Mar.
Yeah, they're both equivalent. They're both 1 micron gauges.
They are, and they're both this year. They're both right now.
That's right. The latest models,
That's it.
same manufacturer,
That's
everything.
Yep.
It's just that one's mechanical, one's digital.
Yeah, these are both German made.
Yeah. Oh, and you were saying what's really interesting is
Yeah.
one nice thing about these digital test indicators now is there's a little meter on top that shows the resistance.
Spring resistance.
Yes.
It didn't used to be.
Right. The old gauges would just show you the digits.
Yeah, but so they got a little bar graph now. It says, kind of gives you an idea, I guess.
Yeah, so that's really nice, and that's so helpful. So it's really trying to replicate a mechanical gauge.
It's
really
getting
close.
smarter.
Yeah,
I don't know how long
smarter.
they've been doing it or anything. I just
Yeah,
caught
me
it on this.
either. Yeah.
So we know that 100% of you, well, 99, there was one
99.
guy kind of went down our alley, but I didn't swing him. Thought about it. I was going to send him a gift. No. He said it was okay to have the digital one 50 years from today, because we said, what would you want to have in 50 years, digital or mechanical?
Or which one do you think would be more desirable, or what?
Collectible.
Collectible, right. And it was really great feedback.
Oh, yeah. We didn't know what we were going to get. And we love having this participation, by the way.
Yeah.
We have no other way to know anything.
Yeah, we wouldn't. So
We
it's
just
really
do what
nice.
we do, but we
Yeah.
don't have all the answers here. We kind of count on you a lot to help us. So we really appreciate it.
But one of the concerns was people did bring up some good concerns regarding
Electronics, the battery.
Yeah, the electronics, the battery, because especially batteries leak. If you don't remove the batteries and they sit, the batteries can leak and damage the electronics.
And other people got really upset with me, and they said in their comments that you have that battery today. Well, maybe they quit making that battery tomorrow because I have this such and such, and it has this battery, and you can't buy it anymore.
That's true.
And I never thought that through.
I never thought about that either.
So I mean, I could see 50 years from now, I have to run 2 wires from it over to some kind of a. Oh, maybe it's all wireless by then. It just shoots the power. 50 years from now, who knows?
Right, 50 years from now, right. No, but and good point. I mean, yeah, and what if there's, we're educated in electronics as well.
We have electronic engineering background.
Right.
Yes.
So if it breaks, we have the instruments and all that to diagnose.
And all those
problems and
components are off the shelf. There's nothing secret there.
But even these days with electronics, everything's integrated circuits.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could do some troubleshooting to a certain extent, but if it's like a integrated, integrated IC, which everything's going from discrete logic to integrated ICs.
It's getting really smart,
Yeah,
small.
Small, condensed, right. And there's nothing you can do if there's a chip that goes bad 50 years from now.
Oh,
So, yeah.
So there's good concerns.
Risks. Yeah, so there are risks involved where on the mechanical gauge, if it's stored properly, you can pretty much...
So I think we're really going to agree with the mechanical. I mean, out of just common sense, and I don't know if a circuit board will start shredding layers or not in 50 years. I have no idea.
That's true.
I just don't know.
Well, you know what surprised me real quick is, okay, I knew the mechanical test indicator was going to be the winner, but I couldn't predict that it was going to be overwhelming.
Yeah, it was all over in the first day. I said, forget about it.
It's like 99%. It's a mechanical. Exactly.
And even some people we never even hear from, but we know watch our channel, they commented. They weren't having none of this digital stuff.
No.
So we really appreciate it, right?
I really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was your results, and we'll see you at the next vote.
Great.
Wow, that's exciting. You know what this is saying now? This means we're just about ready to wrap it up.
Yeah.
This is a simple part of probably one of these, well, it probably is. In fact, it is the simplest part, so long as you've done everything right. Why don't you explain what we're saying right there, Patrick?
Right, because we've done a lot of work. We've disassembled a spindle. We've cleaned all the parts.
We've painted.
Painted, cleaned the felts. Did some measuring of the spindle, measured for our high spot on the spindle. We reassembled the spindle. So we've done quite a lot of work. So we're finally at part 4, and part 4 is focused just on the break-in procedure. Lance is going to take this over to a different location where the lathe setup's at. And see, we already have all that. The whole platform's ready to go.
And I'm excited.
Yeah, it's already set up. The motor's ready to go. All Lance has to do is just fuse the belt. That's a good point. Okay, we won't be showing the fusion of the belt, but if you want to see how we do it,
we've done it.
Yeah, go to Shop Adventures 13.
Yeah, and best of all, it's one of these times I can say this, but we've just been really lucky. Yeah. Our shows and our videos both get a lot of great commentary from the comments. And in those comments at that Shop Adventures 13, down in those comments, some brilliant people, and we mean brilliant, we say that because we've learned from them. Let's talk about the break-in procedure. Yep, what is this voodoo magic? I thought a bearing manufacturer knows how to make a bearing and I don't need to do anything but put it in and run it.
You know, this is a common question we get because, and it's a legitimate question. You know, you buy the expensive bearings, why do you have to run a break-in procedure on these expensive bearings? Shouldn't they be ready to go?
Well, I thought maybe you were trying to perform some kind of value-added voodoo magic.
Well, let me explain to you. Actually, the bearings themselves mechanically don't need a break-in. You know, so the bearings out of the box after installation on the spindle, mechanically they're ready to be ran at full speed, at its full load immediately. So there's no break-in procedure pertaining to the bearings themselves. You know, the ball bearings, bearing races, and cage and so forth.
So this has something to do with centrifugal force.
And the grease.
Okay, so I'm going to run through this, but then we're going to get to the 50%, and we're going to run through these little short cycles, but we're going to run a big long one. Well, long one meaning 15 minutes at this point, which is a long one. We're going to be watching temperature here.
Yeah, the long cycles is where you really want to focus on reading the temperature meters, right?
Right, and there's only two long cycles, right? One at 50% and one at 100%.
That's correct.
And the 100% this is a 3 hours you're going to have to allocate here, by the way, and you cannot be leaving. Once you come in here, throw it all away the phone, send the kids out for one of them delicious ice creams, and kick back and have a good time.
Okay, we're back with Lance, and he's at the final step, at the 100%, 1 hour.
That's right. And I'm taking readings every 5 minutes to monitor any kind of change in the rear bearing and the twin angular contact bearings. I'm running at 100%, 3,200 RPM, stable as a rock. It sounds good. It just feels good. The temperature, look what I'm looking to see. We're looking for equilibrium here. And there's a range we're given, and that's what we're trying to hold.
Okay, I see that. Yeah, the differential is about 7 degrees, it looks like.
That's between the rear deep groove bearing and the angular contact bearings.
Well, that was an absolutely amazing spindle break-in.
Oh,
I hate to say it, but say it anyway.
Okay, well, I'll say this was a textbook example of a perfect break-in procedure on a machine spindle.
I mean, if you weren't here, if you could have been here with us, you'd realize that was not staged for the camera.
Yeah, because you can't really, you know, we've done a lot of these, and you can't predict the outcome.
Oh, it's a 70-year-old headstock. We have no idea.
Right. So that's why we're ecstatic, because, you know, it always turns out to be the other way. The spindle that you want to record turns out to be the worst spindle you've ever done or something, you know. But this one, actually, we're really happy because we're able to share with you a really good example of the outcome you should see on the break-in procedure.
Yeah, we want you to have these results, so we were hoping we could capture it on film, and in fact we did. As watchmakers and micro machinists, Patrick and I thank you for following along with us while we take this journey. We look forward to bringing you another exciting show shortly.